So, what a wonderful day.
Yes, sir.
We thank God. We thank God. I'd like to welcome everyone again to our trainings this Saturday, 1 o'clock in Berlin. So, before we start, as usual, let us take prayers. Let us commit everything we are doing to God. So, I will call on Pastor Ahmed to lead us in opening prayer.
Father, we want to thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus, because you're faithful. You are our God, you are our Father, we have no other. You are the God that has wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We want to thank you for this meeting. We want to thank you for Dr. Agui. We want to thank you for everyone on the line right now. We want to thank you because you will teach us how to make profit. You will teach us in the way we should go. Lord, you say when we commit everything we're doing into your hands, you direct our path. We ask, oh God, that you direct our path in the name of Jesus. Do not leave us alone. We just give you glory. We submit everything to your hands. That you lead, that you preside, that you direct. Thank you, Father, because you're the owner of our lives and everything we do. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
So, today, basically, it's more about P1 business opportunities. It's for everyone, especially newcomers, the old people as well, just for you to get more information. Please always remember you can ask questions as you go along, since it's going to be an interactive session. So today we'll be talking about P1 business opportunities and all the opportunities that is open to us when we use this model in fulfilling any part of our wishes in life. So today we'll be going through the whys. Why do you want to do this business? We'll be going through the history of this business, how it started. We'll be going through also the opportunities that are opening to you and how you can use it to fulfill that which has made you to come. And also at the end, how to register either for you or those you are invited who have expressed interest. And all those people who have joined before will go through and see how they are being compensated and blessed with this business. So let us dive in. Um, so we'd like to know why. Why are we here? Why do you want to do this business? What is it that is motivating us to do this business, P1 business? Um, for everyone, it's different. Just like for me, it was different. And for some people, it just be because of family. They want to be closer to their family. They want to raise a happy family, always to be in control, especially the children as they are growing up, to have enough time to devote to them. In this modern world, father and papa, mother and father, they are always working, especially in Western world. So they don't have time for their children, really. So it could be a business opportunity. You see that maybe while one of you is doing 6 to or 5 to 9 work, the other one can be at home while caring for the children. And at the same time, earn money, even up to the extent that you can start earning money more than the one that is working 5 to 9. So this very model offers you that opportunity to be that. You can earn as much as you can, just like I'm doing here. I'm in Germany. Our products and services are in Nigeria, but from the journey here, I'm able to earn enough good money to tell you the fact. So this business also offers you that opportunity. If you're a man or a woman, you want to work, either to use it as to compensate for the family income, and you stay at home and you start building up your business. All you need is you have to be consistent and devote at least 2 hours every day. I have to tell you that even me, I devote more than that. But if you want to really be successful, it's consistency. The only thing that is known in this business is it can bring you to that success. It's a way, it's a structure. being used by many. So the business is not at fault or any other thing. It's you, if you are consistent, if you devote your mind to it, and also work with the same principles others have used to be successful. So if you want to be with your family and at the same time earn enough to support your family, this is business for you. Then personal development, in life, we always shy away from certain things. When we see others doing it and be successful, we always say, me, I can't be this, thereby limiting your opportunities. This business offers you to develop personally. It gives you that platform. Most people who have testified, if you have been watching the PWAN success stories, see that most of them, when they started, they didn't even know how to even speak one-to-one to somebody, talk less of talking to a large crowd of people. But they gradually, through that process, it's not a one-stop process, it's a gradual process. Just like you are listening to me now, you are assimilating what I'm saying. You are also giving my testimony that though I've been sort of community development, but to be speaking to people regularly like this, I've not done that before in my life. But through the observing other people doing it, and gradually that spirit, you begin to accumulate from that spirit. And before you know, you find out you can speak one-to-one to somebody and even address a crowd. And therefore, that confidence will come into you from as you practice it. As they say, practice make perfect. So this PWAN business opportunity offer you that platform to develop your personal characteristics in such a way and manner that it will give you that confidence to speak to people, both in small and large crowds. Then maybe why you want to join, you just want to have a beautiful home, maybe by the beach side, with wind, cool air blowing, whatever it is, you are in the right place. So we'll see through the process that a PWAN model offers you that opportunity to own your own house, even when your income is not that buoyant. There's a process, there are courses which they have introduced that if you follow, you're able to acquire your land or build a house, and the PWAN will guide you, PWAN will support you, and PWAN will make that possible for you to achieve. So if you are here on that process to acquire your own home, we are in the right place. I will later in the process explain to you how that could be done. Well, there are some people who just want to have a good time in life. They want to ride the best car. They want to live a buoyant life, flex up and down. Well, this is for you also. PWAN offers you, apart from the fact that through the process, they can give you a car, SUV car, or you can also acquire that money through through the business process to acquire the car of your choice. So we'll go through, once we go, I will show you all those people who through this PWAN model have acquired cars. Some have acquired 3, 4, 5 cars. All this is true and it's doable, and we'll experience it as we go along. Then financial freedom. This is the very, very interesting part of it. Financial freedom. What is financial freedom? Financial freedom means you're in a process where money is no longer a problem for you. That is, money as itself is no longer a problem. You are free. You don't think about money again. I wish all of us could attain this level, but it's doable. Through the process of network marketing, which was introduced into real estate by PWAN, we're able to achieve this. How does that happen? It's a process whereby you leverage on the efforts of others. There are people, as you begin to work and build a team, your team begin to grow, both downward and horizontal. Then there's a stage you will reach in PWAN that he no longer has to do anything. It will be generating money for you automatically. Hence, most times, if you go to PWAN success seminars, you hear people giving testimonies that as they were sleeping or they were somewhere, they are hearing alert. Alert is ringing in their bell all the time. What it means is that people who you have introduced to the business, who are under you, who you are helping to grow, that they are making money and you are getting certain percentage of that. And in my previous videos, I was able to go into details how that is a reality and how you can use it to create that financial freedom. So if you were not in that training series, please go to our YouTube website. That is PWAN Berlin Center in YouTube, and you're able to access the videos. So this process is powerful, is doable, and you can achieve it. There's nothing the mind cannot achieve if you conceive it. So there are many people who are on this process. PWAN relatively is a new company in Nigeria. It's just 12 years old. But within this very short time, there are some people who are already on this path. And if you go to the PWAN YouTube page on their success summit, you will see some of them with their testimonies. So if it's financial freedom that you are interested in, this PWAN business model will help you to reach there. Now let's talk about PWAN. PWAN, like I said before, is a relatively new business. They started in March 2012 by a family who will soon get to know them. And since this time, there are 12 years now in the business. And within these 12 years, they have done a lot. PWAN, they have 63 affiliates. Affiliates being branches, which are independent. They are sub-independent real estate companies within PWAN. What it means that these real estate companies, all of them has their own business model. They are working within the PWAN business model and structure. And they are able to acquire land in all parts of Nigeria and develop this land into estates. And this process enabling PWAN to expand very fast. And they have covered more than 30 states in Nigeria, and they have more than 560 estates all over Nigeria. 560 estates. This you can see from their product offers that are available in their website, or if you're in the WhatsApp group, you'll see it. Last time I demonstrated that to show you. I used PWAN Max. PWAN Max in Lagos alone has 27 estates. In Asaba, they have about 10 estates. If you go to their website, you see it. All over Nigeria, PWAN has about 100 and something estates. That's PWAN Max alone, just out of 63 companies. Then the mother company, PWAN Homes, has a lot of estates, more than 200 on her own, all over the country. And the other companies, some of them have 20 estates in Lagos, some 25 or so in Asaba. Asaba is a really hot point now in the real estate market. So most of them, they're in Asaba market. And also in Abuja, in Kano, you can find them all over the country. In all the southern estates, the southern states, they have in major cities, they have estates. So all over Nigeria, they have more than 560 estates. I can tell you by now it must have gone up to 600 because every week they are developing new estates. So what this means is that the products and services that we as independent marketers, P1 or PBO, P1 business owners, the product and services are there. It's not something you say tomorrow is finished. No, it's to go for millions of years. As so far there's life on earth, this product and services, real estate, will still be there. So, and PWAN has demonstrated within this very short time, they have the capability and the resources and will to take us to that end with the world itself. So P1 is, they are building this business model, this PBO. If I don't want you to little bit confuse PBO and P1. P1 is the business arm of P1 Group. That is the one that is marketing real estate and others. PBO is the management part. It's one that manage the independent marketers or PBOs members, so that this networking process is functioning. So that's why you have to register with them, and they will manage all your dealings within the P1 Group, so that tomorrow you can wake up and call them, and they will be able to give you your statistics. Or through the website, when you register through the website, you have your own page where you see most of your activities as regards recruitment. So P1, they are they are 12 years old now, and we celebrated last, I think in March 12 last 2 months, the 12th anniversary. It was wonderful. We're able to have 12 ambassadors, all of them. Even the good news, we have one ambassador from Europe. Actually, she's based in Dublin. She was also given a new SUV car, which she told me that she told them she wants to receive the car here in Dublin. So the provisions have been made so that she can buy the car here in tune of 40,000 euros for her, and she will brand it, and she will be able to show it that to those people, we are far away from home. At times we think all these things are fantasy, but it's not. It's working, and those who key into it at this age will benefit from it later. So these are the pioneers of this business. They are the founders, Dr. Austin and Dr. Jane Onwumere. So they started this business. Today, I will not go too much into how everything started, but the only thing I would say that they were having difficulties in attaining their flat or so where they will live in Lagos. They were homeless. They were squatting from one family to the other. Even one time they were in the church. So the wife, through this process, this hard time, the wife had a dream, and in the dream she saw herself and the family doing real estate. So when she woke up, she told the husband. So they laughed over it. And within 3 weeks, when they were in the church, she received a flyer from somebody who was doing real estate. So she showed the flyer to the husband, and they decided to move to do it. And the first thing they did, which I will encourage everyone to always remember this, the first thing they did when they got the flyers was to make a copies of that flyer and put their telephone number, and they started sharing those flyers. That is how P1 was born today. So when they were able to achieve the success in that business, they decided, okay, we went through this process. We believe that there are a lot of people who are like us, who are experiencing difficulty in acquiring a place to stay. So they decided to open up this process, these solutions, which they have found through real estate to a lot of people. So that's how the PBO and the P1 was formed. In short, P1 was formed first. PBO is just about 4 or 5 years old. That is the network marketing part of P1. So their vision is to make home ownership dream a reality. Like I said, this was one of the issues they were having, and they want to bring it to the people since they are finding solutions. Remember, in life, those who are rich, those who become known in life, are those people who solve problems. Just take those rich men, what made them to become rich? It's problem solving. You solve a problem, you become rich. So this was how they decided to solve this problem of homelessness. And this what led to their great success in life. So the mission, what is their mission? The mission is to discover affordable lands in fast developing areas and make them known to make them known to you, and also show you how you can make money to buy land and build your own home or how you can make money to buy your own home. So this is just it. Is to help us to acquire land. Most of us, we are in diaspora. We have left the country a long time ago. Some of them, we don't even know how to come back. And some of us, if you have that bad experience, we have sent money home for them to build a house for you. And up to today, they are showing you the house they are sending to you. The pictures they are sending is not your house. There's nothing there. They have not. This is a peculiar experience with most of us in the diaspora. For PWAN, through this process, PWAN was able to build a network, build a business model that allow you to own your own house, even right from here in the diaspora. I will show you how that works later. So we know real estate business is a trust business. It's not especially in Nigeria, if you talk anything about land, land is the only commodity where before somebody will buy, he will seek advice from both enemies and friends. Anybody who you can see on the road or far, supposing a house says, he will call them and seek advice. And at the end of the day, he or her will not buy that land. Because of course, those they are seeking advice from has no experience or has not, maybe out of jealousy, they don't want them to progress. So at the end, there's confusion, they will buy out. But in all, your core values is very, very important. Your integrity, how you present yourself in life, your character, how your character traits are. People know you around you, and can they trust you? Can you say a word to them that will make them to say yes, they want to follow what you said? Not all of them, but at least a few. So that's why what made PWANs to be successful these 12 years is because of the core values they developed, like the husband and the wife. The wife is actually a pastor. She went to pastoral studies. She graduated and she is a pastor. And so that will tell you the integrity she has. She's a giver. If you know her, because when I entered the business, I studied, I went and researched. I wanted to know more about her, you know, before I throw my full weight behind. So I've found out a very good and interesting news about her. You know, she's a giver. A giver normally they don't lack, and people who give they don't steal. Why should we be giving when you are stealing? Normally they don't steal. There are people who will give out of that passion, out of godliness in them. And such people in society, you see that anytime they have anything to share, people always come. So she's a giver. She has that gift of giving. Not everybody has it. It's a powerful gift, and it's closer to such people are very close to God. People who gives. So the core value which they have in the company is 1A. It's called Arise, which means A for accountability, R for responsibility, I for integrity, S for service, and E for excellence. So these are the core values. This is something we also want to inculcate into our character so that we're able to do real estate business, so that we speak to people will look at our past, they will look at our present, then they will believe us. You know the past help to determine the future. If they see that your past is good, it's solid, definitely people will join you in this business. So PWAN actually they introduced, like I said before, the real estate model into their business, and PWAN is the first to do so in the world. If you go to the Google first real estate network marketing in the world, you will see there is PWAN. So see, God has not forgotten us in Africa. God is still using us to do great things. So this how the real estate model, like I told you, is the one that actually brings longevity in this business. It helps this business to stay long for from generations to generations, and helps to build wealth, helps to create wealth, and will help you to achieve that which you have in mind to use this business to achieve. Like I always said, this P1 is like a canvas. You know, a drawing canvas, drawing board, wide drawing board. When you come with your pen and brush, whatever you paint and you draw, on that board is what you will get. So P1, if you understand that, you can build a solid model, you can build a strong business behind this P1. Because a company that has more than 63 branches, more than 560 estates all over Nigeria, land and built properties, for you to have the opportunity to say, I'm a member of that company and to build your business, even if it's just real estate agency you want to do, just to be selling land, selling houses. You don't need to go into those other hideous process which shall be taken care of. You can just build your model, open your office if you want to open an office, take their product, market it, and that's we create a great way for you if you understand what I mean. So that is what P1 is for, the real estate arm of it, what it offers us. I think I'm a little faster. So I'll mention this before, that P1, 2015, they started expanding. The first branch, the first affiliate was P1 Edge. In 2016, 2017, they started giving birth to a lot of branches, P1 affiliates. So, like I said before, now they have, this is just few that is here. They have more than 63. You can see some of them. Let me just see here. So you can read Bazaar, P1 Signature, P1 Max, P1 Perfection, P1 Atlantics, P1 Excel. So they are just P1 Lighthouse, P1 Harmony, P1 Airlights, P1 Jordan, I don't even, P1 Regal. So there are a lot, 63 companies. And these 63 companies, they have their estates, they have their products and services. And you have right to sell any of these things from wherever you are. So that is the beauty of this, that when you register, you become official owner and dealer in P1 products and services. And you can set up your office and decide to market their products. And they have enough, if you understand what I mean, they have enough if you concentrate and do your due diligence and work, you have enough. You don't even need to leave your home. Just like I am here in Germany now, I do a lot of business. Even the last 2 days, I concluded some deal just from here in Berlin. So people call me from America. Yesterday night, I'll be talking with Americans. People call me all over, even from Nigeria itself. Even those in Nigeria from here, we sell land to them. So this to tell you how wonderful this business is. If you understand this business and you really want to do something, something that will give you, to make you fulfill that which you have joined, it's possible. You can do it. Of course, I would just warn that nothing is easy. At the beginning, you are going to receive some no's. Some people will say, okay, they will think about it, they won't come. But don't let that discourage you. It's the process, just for your own process of learning, process of absorbing. And especially what I discover from those I'm dealing with, people are afraid of rejection. People are just afraid that if I call somebody will reject me. They are just, that fright send them haywire, running to the opposite direction. I can tell you in life is always so. People always reject every day. So don't take that as a personal thing. And don't personalize such issue. Instead, bless them. So because you may be surprised that those people who reject you today, maybe the next time you see that those are people who recommend people to you. Maybe they rejected you out of one reason or the other. Maybe they're not yet ready. But you will be surprised that somebody will come and say, this person said I should call you as regards land. You'll be surprised. You say, but this guy rejected me. Why did he send somebody to me? So every human being has their own personal problem one time or the other. So don't be afraid of rejection. It's part of life. So it's the same thing. You go, say no, before it was no. So it doesn't disturb you. Just move ahead to the next person and bless them. Always bless them. Don't forget that. Don't cause them, don't annoy. Always bless them and move forward. So God will open your way for you. So, say how we operate to make home ownership a reality. This is P1 now speaking. So, what we do is say we introduce network marketing into real estate because it's a multi-level compensation system. As the first ever company to incorporate network marketing into real estate globally, we empower people to make an honest living through real estate marketing. Also show them how they can acquire affordable properties at zero cost, as well as show them how they can make money and buy their own homes. This we have done consistently for the past 11 years. I will add +1, 12 years. This slide was produced last year, so that's why they use 11 years. So now there's updated version, I'll try and get it, but it's now 12 years. The same PWAN Group presently operates in 30 states of Nigeria. This, like I told you, this was done last year, so it has increased already. So they are in Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Edo, Delta, Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Rivers, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Abuja, Cross Rivers, etc. I know just 30 states. There are more than 30. They are in more than 30 states as of now. But this just to show you how PWAN is going. So this is the network marketing aspect of it. Like I told you before, all those things are in the whys, what you can achieve. You actually, apart from direct sales, if you want to do direct sales, it's powerful too. You can open your office and be doing direct sales, and that's all. You will move fast, you make money, and that is it. But if you want to build a business for a generation, business you can transfer to your children and grandchildren, this is where we come in. This is where the PBO comes into play. Well, this is where the network marketing aspect come into play. So how does it work? Is that you are the one here at the top. You are the top. So whatever you do, it says in land, you get 15%. Then you can invite this model is called 5 metrics model. But you can, this is not just a model. So model means you can increase the model 2 or 3, 4, 5. So if you increase it 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you can imagine how much it's going to be. So you have 5, you bring in 5 people. These 5 people, you help them to bring in their own 5. So each will bring is 5. That's why I call 5 metrics model. So you are the one, you bring in your own 5. Then you help these ones to bring in their own 5. So what happens then? You now form a team, just the way that I am now. I have my own 5. My own 5 bring in 5. I have a team. So that is how it goes. So now what happens is that anything you sell, you get 15%. Anything these 5 people sell, you get 5%. Then they say they will get their own 15%. Don't misquote me. But these 5 people, they will get their own 15%. You will get 5% from them. Then these same people here, anything they sell, they get their own 15%. This red man here will get 5%. You here, you get 2.5%. In all, there's a video I did on the commission plan. It's on YouTube. If you go there, in details I explain what happens and how you can make money. Because if this man here is making 10 million in a year from his sales, and all these people are making 10 million too, everything being equal, you see that he's getting 5% from all these people. So if he's getting 5%, if this people make 10 million, he's getting 500,000 from this one. From this one, getting 500,000, 500,000, 500,000, 500,000. 500,000 after 5 is 2.5 million. You see, he's getting 2.5 million. Why himself? Because he makes sales of 10 million, he will get 15%, which will be 1.5 million. So if he's not building a network, in that year, he was just making 1.5 million. Or let's say, whatever, 1.5 million. Now, if these people here, each of them, they make 10 million. So what you have is that you will get that, this one will get 2.5 million, while himself from these people, you will get around 1 point something million. So if 25 people, if you calculate, I did that calculation, so I don't want to go into it now. You see that he himself in a year, he'll be getting close to 10 million commission. If you're able to build this group and they are working properly, he'll be getting 10 million commission altogether. That is what take home. Why, if not, if he doesn't have this team, he will just take home 1.5 million. Please watch my video on YouTube on that. I explain in details about that. So this is how you build your team in network marketing. And like I said before, it's a model. What it means is that it's scalable. So you can increase it. You can have this model 10 times, 20 times. That is where you hit millions. That is the jackpot of doing this business, if you understand it. But if you don't, there's no panic, nothing. All you need to do is to investigate it, read more books about it, and attend as many seminars. There's a general seminar which takes place tomorrow, every Sunday. The Dublin, they do their seminars as well, Saturday, 2 o'clock. That is about this time, they will start 2 o'clock. And also through the information, if you're in our system, you will see other seminars. If you're in Nigeria, you can go to the on-site seminars so that you can sit in and listen and ask questions. Otherwise, there are some online seminars as well. Try and join and get more information. So this is how the PWAN model started. It was 2012, like I said, it started when they brought in, they were called independent business consultants. And later in 2020, they developed into PWAN business owners. So the first thing you do, if you meet the person who invited you to this seminar, to this training, and use their referral link to register. So when you register, I think I'll go better. I do this explanation with the registration fee here. It's better I do it here. So what happens is that there are 5 types of registration fees for PWAN. The first one is 5,000 naira you pay. It's called, you will become an associate PBO. Then if you register with 55,000, it becomes a gold PBO. While if you register with 75,000, it becomes classic PBO, gold PBO. If you register with 305,000, you become elite gold PBO. And if you register with 2.105 million, it becomes VIP gold PBO. These categories, they are different, but this associate PBO is in a different category of its own. Well, what does that mean? This associate PBO was introduced to let people enter the business. People who doesn't have, in Nigerian context, some people to raise 5,000 is a big deal. So they are allowed, but people who are interested, they can enter with 5,000. And if you are interested, but you are not sure, you just want to know this business before you commit fully to it, you can also register with 5,000. What this allows you to do is to enter the system, get all the information, get all the whatever you need to understand the business, and as soon as you are comfortable in it and you are doing your first sales, all you need to do is to quickly move to the second level. The second level, which is the golden level, because it's from this golden level, this network marketing model comes into play. What it means is that at this level, this associate level, you are not gaining anything apart from the sales. If you make sales in land, for example, you will get 10%, not 15%, which is standard, you will get 10%. Remember that this place is just for you to understand the business and have taste of it before you go. So what most people do, especially in Nigerian context, is that they enter with 5,000. Mainly they're making their first sales. Before, you have to, please remember, before you make that sale, you have to quickly upgrade. If the person tell you, yes, I'm buying, send me the forms, then you quickly make your upgrade. It's possible to do the upgrade online. There's a system you use to pay that will make it an instant upgrade. You just upgrade to golden level, which is the starting of gold levels is this 55,000. So what the advantage you have when you upgrade here is that instead of getting 10%, you get 15%. And not only that, anybody you bring into the business at this point, anything they buy, you get your 5%. Why at this level of PBO, you don't have that capacity, the capability to do referral or leverage on the efforts of others. But here, that is where the network marketing arms kick in. That means here you start earning 5% on anything anybody you bring sells. So this is the best place to start. If you have the money, you want to you say, okay, I can do this business. This is where I will advise you to take to get in and start working. Now we have three other levels on top. You have the 75,000, which is the classic gold. This is actually the level I entered, and most of my people are bringing this is the level they entered before. That was last year. You know, the prices have increased. I don't want to go into that. The prices are increased now. So, but what this level offers you is the ability to own a land. So this 55,000 is the standard fee. While the 20,000 on top will be for your mortgage. So you'll be paying 20,000 every month. When you pay this one, the first registration, the next month and thereof, you'll be paying 20,000 every month for 5 years. What happens is that money, that extra 20,000 is your money. It's not for PWAN. You can at any point stop and say, return my 20,000 I'll be paying. They will return it to you. They will only deduct some charges, they will return it to you. But if you keep paying within 5 years, then you have the ability at the end of the 5 years, you must have earned 1 point something million in your savings here. It's a savings account. So what happens to that money is that PWAN will add 300 to 500,000 to that money and help you acquire a land in any of their estates which you are interested in. So the land could be more than that. If it's more than that, 1.8 million or 2 million, then the difference is you can pay the difference and you have that's in short. Like I said, this program is designed for the Nigerian market because of the poverty rate in Nigeria is very high. It's enormous. So people to own land, it's not easy. So if they are contributing 20,000 every month for 5 years, they will go to own a land. That is a great achievement for anybody who is from Nigeria on that level. Then the Elite Gold PBO membership, what he does is that Elite gives you the opportunity to own a home. Like now, we in the diaspora or anybody who doesn't have a home in Nigeria and wants to have one can go for this program. This 305,000 is once you pay when you register. After that, you will pay 250,000 or so every month. So that money will be like a mortgage towards your home. At the end of the 5-year period or 6-year period, whatever you contributed, they will now help you look for a house within the area you choose. And if the house is a little bit more, then you can pay the difference. If it's a little bit less, then they will balance you the difference from what you have contributed and from what they will add to it. So this one, if you're in the diaspora or in Nigeria, you want to own a home, I will advise you to register under this model. Remember, all these are extras. This model, whatever this model has, everyone here has it. I mean, all the opportunities like leveraging on the efforts of others and other extra earning, you have that opportunity. So what happens is that when you are here and you contributed to that after 5 years, You can also say that all the P1 land they are offering me, I don't like it. I have my own land in my village, in my city, and P1 will say, okay, you check the documents of that land, it properly belongs to you. Then P1 can come here and build that land, that house for you. That house that you have chosen, P1 can come and build it. So the difference, plus or minus, will depend on you. So on your taste and design that you want. So it's a great opportunity for those of us in the diaspora, also in those in Nigeria, to own a house, just a 5 years, 6 years period. Then the VIP, this for the big boys and big girls. These are people, they just want to come in and start flexing on top. So what this ones gives us an opportunity to be on the high tables in the P1 events and also to associate with the directors and others in the P1. So it's your taste. Some people, I know most people in America, they go for this VIP. I know because I'm in the system. Most people in America, they go for this VIP. They just pay 2 million. They're operating. Also, remember, when you bring in people to join in different levels, P1 also compensates you. I don't know whether today we'll go into that in detail, but remember that when you include people, I think the next slide, I will go into that in the next slide. So these are the 12 ways of earning. Actually, it's 13 ways. The 13th one is founder's bonus, which is beyond our level for this training. So these are the first five levels of earning, which I will explain. The other levels, I will just read them because you need to come into the system in order to understand it more. So the first is direct recruitment. Direct recruitment bonus. So like I told you before, anybody you bring into P1s, you are being compensated for it. Like if you bring somebody who registered as a gold, under the gold program levels, so you will get 10,000 for bringing such people in. And when they are annual, because this is annual bonus. So if they renew their membership after 1 year, you also get 8,000 naira. You'll be paid for that. Then this is direct commission on land. On land, when you sell land, like I told you, it's 10% to 15%. 10% means for the associate PBO, those people who pay 5,000 to register, they get 10%. While the rest, other PBOs levels, they get 15% when they sell land. So that is the direct commission you get. The indirect, when you sell, is 1 to 5%. Remember, I said those on the associate level entrance who pay 5,000, they are not partakers in this the third direct, because they don't have any indirect sales commission. They're not compensated. So all those who are gold and above, they get 1 to 5%, depending on the level which they are in the process of this sale. Like I told you, you are paid, if you are the person who recruit that person directly, you'll get 5%. If the person who you recruited, who recruits that person, you get 2.5%. So you are paid up to 5 levels, depending on the 5 levels. Also, there are also some criteria applicable to this, which you will know when you join. So number 4 is buy to sell. Buy to sell is the business or the investment scheme or in P1. In real estate, I'm just explaining buy to sell now, not the commission. In real estate, people to sell land takes a process, take time. At times, some people, they just employ the services of a real estate agent to sell their properties or land. It takes time. It's not something you just put in the market and sell, except you want to do it like a distress sale where you give it at a giveaway price. So most people they don't want to do, that's a long-term dealing. They're not interested in long-term in real estate. They want a short-term business. So they just want to say they want to invest in for 1 year, 2 years, and they cash out. So this P1 developed this scheme that allows such people to come into the market. And so what they do is that in any of their estates, they need money to develop the estates, to build infrastructure, road, fence, gate, or all these other infrastructural facilities. So they offer these estates in a very good location, and tell you, okay, if you buy a plot of land here for certain amount, let's say 10 million, you buy land here for 10 million, and we'll give you, if you want to sell again after 1 year, 12 months, we can give you 30% on top. Or if you stay more than 18 months, we give you 50%. Or if you stay 24 months, we give you 70%. So now, if you're hearing this for the first time, and if you are not in the real estate business, you would think this is something extraordinary. Why? How are they getting? Please, can you switch on, put your this on mute? Okay, thank you very much. So this buy to sell now. So when you hear this 30%, 50%, 70%, you begin to wonder, this people, are they trying to scam me? How are they going to meet up with such a commission? But let me just explain to you how it works. I'm in the real estate industry now. I'm an architect, I'm a town planner. I've been for more than the past 30 years. Even I tried to build my estate in Nigeria. Also, I developed a big real estate in Nigeria for my clients. So how it works is this. Depending on the location. So if you take Aja now or somewhere in Igbechuleki, and you buy a land there for let's say you buy a real estate, they buy land in bulk. So, but on the other side, let's say they buy a land for 2 million now, and within the next 3 or 4 years, even a year, that land cannot be sold for not 2 million now, it becomes 6 million. So what is the percentage appreciation? That is 200%. This is a fact. I'm not just saying a fact. How can, if we want to go a little bit down, there's an estate I bought last year for 500,000 naira within the PWAN group. Now this, I think 550 or so. Now this estate is now selling for 1 million within 1 year. So what is the percentage appreciation rate for this estate? It's now more close to 100%, 90-something percent, 100%. So this is how it works. So when they tell you they will pay you 30%, 70% or so for 2 years, or let's say 30% for 1 year. So don't take it as if it's something extraordinary. It's something doable. It's something they can get, because this estate they are going to develop. By the time people come and see the infrastructural development in the estate, the gate, the fence, the value shoots up in Nigeria's sense. The estate you bought, that land, by the time you completed that deal, that land maybe is for 2 million. Within the next year, that estate will be selling for 6 million. An example in this is take Ekpe. If you check Ekpe, if you have been following the trend in Ekpe, you see that Ekpe, most land they are selling in Ketu Ekpe, they started with 800,000 a year ago. 800,000. They were selling a plot of land in that area. Later, it moved to 1.1 thousand, moved to 1.5. Now, there are some estates they are selling for 3.5 million within a year. In the same, so you see the appreciation rate. So this is what is happening in Nigeria. So when people offer you buy to sell, they say 30%, 50%, 70% is doable. Don't, at least you can also do your research and you find out. So buy to sell, now back to where we are today. That was the detour. So the commission they offer you, if you are the one who bring the clients for buy to sell, is 7.5%. So if you bring 10 million, if you bring a client who put in 10 million, you get 7.5% of that. I think that should be 750,000. That's what they will pay you. So if you bring a client that bringing 100 million to invest. There are people who invest 100 million, 500 million on this buy to sell. Yeah, looking. It's a great business. There are some people in Nigeria, they deal only on buy to sell in P1, PBOs. That is just their proof. They just go and they make money when they are giving their testimony. So there's a man who did a deal here for 600 million. You know, if you can calculate how much we got. But for this our purpose of this our training, if you bring a client who put in 100 million here for one year, you get 77.5%. So for 100 million, you get, I think, 7.5 million. That is what you will get. So if you are okay, one thing I would like to say is that in buy to sell, they only have two levels of compensation. If you check 2 and 3, which is land, they have 5 levels of compensation. They have the indirect. Why in buy to sell, just 2 levels? You and the person who you bring. So if the person you bring says, the person you bring will get 7.5%, while you, because you brought that person, will get 2.5%. That is it. There's no much. Maybe in future, this could be expanded, but for now, that is how it is. So there are other bonuses, like I told you, up to 12. There's the 13th one, which is the founder's bonus, which we are not treating at all. Then the 6th one is center recruitment bonus. You know, centers, these are people where you are operating on. Those people, the center, whatever anybody within that center recruits, they will give the center some bonus. So then, like we are in Berlin, we are a center now in Berlin through this process. So anything, whatever within our center, we develop business with recruitment, we always get some bonuses. Then the central sales bonus. Anything the central sells, whatever they sell from that center, from the people, the PBOs in that center, whatever they sell, they also get center. At the end of the year, we'll give them their bonus. Then they have the 8th one, is the PBO monthly performance bonus, which they give to the PBOs. I mean, those people who bring in, who are performing very well. You know, like I told you, or you must have heard from testimony, most people become very successful in this business, who have made money, great money in this business. Most of them, they came in as ordinary PBO. They were not, some of them, they were not even having money to buy the form. That's before it was 1,650. They were not having it. Some of them have to borrow before they can pay that 1,650. But because of their zeal, their performance, within a year, 2 years, these people, they become outstanding salesmen, earning money in millions every month. So this PBO monthly performance is given to those people who recruit a lot. In this business, you will understand there's a tape I did, recruitment or sales, which one is better? It's in the YouTube YouTube page, our YouTube page. You can go there, please, and listen to it. Which one is better? Is it by selling, only selling, or combined recruitment? You will see that at the end, you will see that recruitment will give you more money than even selling. But that is for another day. We can discuss that for another day. Then number 9, you have the annual performance bonus. And the annual performance bonus is to give the best sales people. Each company affiliates, they have their own annual performance bonus. I remember last year, me and Sister Victoria were recruited for this annual performance bonus by one of the P1. I don't want to mention names so that I don't favor anyone. One of the P1 affiliates. So unfortunately, we didn't win it, but maybe by the grace of God next time. So when you win the annual performance bonus, they will give you a car. You know, they'll give you a new car branded in that affiliate's name and give it to you and engage you in most of their marketing activities. So number 10, you have the PBO Elite VIP bonus. Those are, if you recruit VIP bonus, yes, always a special compensation that you are given. Then they have the manager and leadership bonus for those who are great in their leadership skills and using it to propel the business forward. So you are recognized at the end of the year. The milestone bonus also is there. Then the founders bonus is what the founders themselves decide at the end of the year to give to those people who are the outstanding PBOs in P1 network. So what are the benefits? Like I mentioned before, the benefits of being a P1 PBO, that is P1 business owner. Like you said, you can own a house through this process. Hello, sorry, I think the whole thing went off. Hello.
Hello, sir. We can hear you now.
Sorry, the whole process just went off. I don't know what happened.
It's okay.
I will make it fast now. I think later, maybe. So we're talking about the milestone, the bonus, the benefits of being a PBO. Like I said before, let me just close. Is when you register people, when you bring in people, you are being paid, and from the money you are being paid, you are paid in P1 currency, and that P1 currency is called PV. So at certain point, you may decide to cash out and tell them, I need all my money or 50% of it to be paid to me. So like I said, if you enter the mortgage system, you want to join the mortgage system, you can choose your location of your house. And also you can pay your mortgage either monthly or bi-monthly. And number 5, you can win a brand new car, which I will say. And 6, you qualify for all expensive paid trips abroad. So we'll quickly go to that. This is the travel experience with P1. This is P1 Ghana trip. So they take all the PBOs, if you are qualified, up to 300 people. They pay your flight and tickets in a 4-star hotel. So you have 5 days seminar or special seminar or so meetings with the PBOs. So they went to Egypt. They were in Egypt. Dubai trip was 2022. They were in Dubai with all the crew, with all the members who were qualified. This is you can see these are the it's not sure where the founders are with them here. So this Rwanda was last year. They were in Rwanda. So all these areas, when they go, mostly they establish P1 business there as well, except Egypt. I think they are P1 now. They are in Rwanda, officially registered company. They are in Dubai as well. They are in Ghana. In Ghana, they have even estates in Ghana. They sell just like in Nigeria. So, like I said before, you said you can win a car. P1 also offer you their every year. They choose people who are doing very well, and they crown them as ambassadors. This is something in the past. I think maybe some 5-6 years ago. This it's a very. I visited him. He was an ambassador, and they have this is the wife, and they have their own P1 company already in Nigeria. Is this one P1 Sky? A deal on buildings mostly. Okay. Gofi was also an ambassador. These are the people I said, when they entered the business, they borrowed money. Even the 1,600, this 5,000 now, they have to borrow money to enter the business. But within 1 year, 2 years, they already having a car to themselves. So this star ambassador, they also won a car. So this Uberabo, I think it's a MD now, one of the affiliates. They also won a car. That was before then. So this also won a car 2017. This okay, he won Sydney. He also won a car 2017. He also, there are just many of them like that. So at the end of the year, this the star ambassador 2020 to 2024. This woman has more than 6 cars, new cars from PWAN and affiliates, because she's a very good. You need to listen to her testimony. When she entered PWAN, for 6 months, she didn't make any sale. She later, when she was giving her testimony, said it was the devil who wanted to make her to leave PWAN. He said, after 6 months, you are in PWAN, working every day. Not that she was sitting down at home or dreaming. She was going out, talking to people, giving flyers, everything. 6 months, she didn't do anything. So she said she would have even given up and leave PWAN. But because of her conviction on the business, she continued. And the 7th month, she made a sale, and that was the breakthrough for her. After then, the sales just start pouring in. So patience is a key in doing this business. Don't approach 1 or 2 persons and just say, that's all, this business is not working. So just be patient. Consistency is what is a factor that leads to success in this business. So this now, she has made multi-million naira in this business. And she was saying every month, nothing less than 10 million she take home. Every month, 10 million naira. Every month. It's unbelievable. Even the husband who was laughing at her, the husband has joined her in the business. It's very funny. So anyway, this high again, getting another car again from PWAN. Then this is the annual bonus. Last year we did the anniversary. That one is not yet been integrated into the slide system. I believe it's underway in the new slide. But this was the previous year. Those people who got performance. You see, these are people who they were paid just for being a good PBO. This man, especially if you listen to his testimony, you'll be motivated. You don't want. So these are the people who have excelled in this business for previous year. See, these are them. They got this is the money. This is a dummy check, but this is actually what they took home just for bonus. It's a bonus. It's not that one. This is just a bonus for being outstanding real estate agent. So these are them. There are different categories. They just this Ibrahim, not Ibrahim. Ibrahim. Ibrahim came to join. Ibrahim is now an ambassador. They gave him a car last month. He has a brand new SUV car. So when he came, he was not having money. He rarely speaks English, and he has to be begging people to give him 200, 100 naira so that he's able to register. And once he registered, within a very short time, he's one of the best sales person in PWAN. So this is different for everyone. The thing is your psychology. You have to remove all those things that is disturbing you from making sales, because all those thoughts, I won't succeed, this one, they will be laughing at me, all these things, it holds you down. Just throw them away. When you are successful, all those people you think they are laughing at you, they will come and be begging you. That's how life is. But if you succumb to their own grade on you, then you reduce yourself to nothing. So these are people who have succeeded, people who have been compensated. These are them. This is real. This is just extra money they make apart from the normal compensation, standard compensation. These are just extra money which come to their pocket every year. So this could be you. So, just Let me just. So P1 also offer a process of growth. Like I said, if you first of all, before you enjoy any of these facilities, you have to register. And once you register, try to get your 5. This, when you recruit your 5, it's basic. You start 5, you must get your 5 in. When you get your 5, let them register as PBO Gold or Allied Gold. Then you become an assistant manager by ranking. I will tell you, in Berlin, we have one assistant manager, Pastor Ame, is an assistant manager for some time. And also, when you develop these 5 assistant managers within you, you become a manager. This is my position so far, this level 3, this where I am. What this offers you is that when you reach this level, you can now officially apply to open a center. P1 will go through that process of evaluating you during their due diligence. When they are satisfied that you can run a center, they will now issue a permit to open a center, which, by the grace of God, I have in Berlin. So Berlin officially is a center registered with P1. So, so to achieve that, remember you have to develop your own 5 and you develop your own 5 here and help this your 5 to develop the 5 another 5. So you develop 5 assistant managers to become. So there is a hierarchy of growth. You are not just there, like I told you. This is a senior manager. When you develop 5 assistant, 5 managers, you become senior manager. So you see the amount they pay them in all this. So when you develop 5 a senior manager, she becomes a sapphire manager, and you will be given a bonus. I didn't mention this bonus in others. See, if you have become senior manager, they give you 5,000, 1,000. Okay, the manager they give you $400. Anyway, it's the equivalent. That is 400,000 naira. They put the slide on dollar standard because we are now an international company. We are everywhere in Ghana, in Rwanda, in Dubai, also in Europe. So these are, I don't want to go, you can read about them, or if you are interested, you can come and we go through the whole process again on how you can grow and become, and grow with it and benefit from the business financially. So these are the process you will reach. When you become national director, that is in short, by that time, your weight will be uncountable. In short, anyway, let me leave it. I hope that we all experience this level in this business. So now, if you are interested in this business, you think it's something you can do, it's something you want to look into, please meet the person who invited you to this training. Because normally in P1, you cannot just register like that. You have to register through a referral. Somebody must give you a referral link. Once you click on that link, then you start your registration process. It's not allowed in P1 to register. When P1, I find myself in P1, there's something in real estate. If you yourself look for opportunity, there's big chances that you will grow in that opportunity, you become successful. But if somebody bring you in and most people you bring them in, they are not interested. After some time, out of one sympathy or the other, just come in, later they will just vanish. What I'm saying is that I myself, I was looking for opportunity to grow in real estate because I'm far away. I wanted somebody to take care of certain part of real estate while I take care of others. That's how I came to P1. And I know one of my friends in this holdings, my primary or secondary school days is onto P1. So I called him up. I said, listen, I'm trying to register in P1. They're telling me I need a referral. Are you still in P1? I say, yes. Okay. I say, send me your referral. So that's how he sent me a referral. That's how I registered. So I'm the one who came to P1. I registered myself. Nobody came to converse to me to join P1. So because I researched them, like I told you, we're competitors. I researched them. I've been following them for a number of years. So, and not only them, I researched other companies, but I decided to settle for P1 because I saw that they have they have the product, and not only that, the standard that I need in order to follow and grow my business. So this is it. You must, to register in PWAN, you must get a referral. Let the person who invited you, let them show you or give you their referral link and registered. So once you get registered, you will have all the information you need. Payment, like I said, if you want to pay, talk to the person who register you so that you pay through they have other process of payment, not directly to the account. You can use a Paystack and Floatawave payment system. It's also there on their website. When you're about to pay, they will offer you this alternative. Take them, because that one will make things faster for you. Once you pay with any of these systems, you'll be registered immediately. Instantly, you will become registered. But if you transfer money to the account, it will take you some time. In my case, because I was new, I didn't understand it. I transfer money, and it took me 3 months before I could be registered. So avoid that. Always speak to the person who gave you this invitation. They will show you the way. So congratulations, all of you, for you are now a PBO. So thank you very much for your patience. Actually, it's a long slide, but I decided I was able to shorten it. So the line is now open for questions and answer. Please, let's have your questions and answer your questions. And I hope any of you will be able to provide